Welcome back to this video, and in today's video I'm actually going to be telling you guys the 3 things I changed that actually improved my trading skill. Now the first one is, as a beginner trader we always hear people say one strategy, one pair, especially the big mentors and the big forex traders out there. But in the long run that is not always the case. I mean, if you go back to those traders saying one strategy, one pair, if you watch the way they are trading now, they have probably changed their trading strategy, or they are not trading the same pair. And it's even worse that since they have changed their trading pair or trading strategy, they're not going to make another video to inform you guys that, look, I've changed my trading pair or I've changed my trading strategy. So you that have watched that video where they say one strategy, one pair 2 years ago, you are still going to be working with that same mindset and that same approach to the market. But in reality is that the market is constantly changing. If you go back to 2024, during CPI or during FOMC, there's always a big spike up in the market, candle moving ups and down. But in 2025, CPI or FOMC or NFP is just like every normal news. It's just like a low impact news. So this clearly shows that the market has changed its condition and the way it's moved, right? So you as a trader, your duty is to, every single year, you need to find the right strategy to work with the market. The way I was trading in 2024 is far different from the way I'm trading now in 2025. And the way I'm going to be trading in 2026 is going to be a lot more difference from the way I'm trading in 2025. The reason is that you are trading the market according to the market condition, not according to your own condition. Okay, so it's not that the strategy you have now is wrong, but the thing is, the strategy you have now is applicable to the current market condition now. So the strategy you will need to work with in 2020, 2026 is going to be different from the one you are working with in 2025. So you are either going to make some refinement or you need to change it entirely. Like in 2024, the strategy I was using was working perfectly fine. Okay, it was working really well. But then in 2025, I realized that that same strategy is not applicable to the current market condition. You might have even noticed that sometimes market will respect other block, sometimes market will respect breakout block, sometimes the market will not even get to that same POI you normally mark before moving in your direction. So the market is constantly changing, so you need to find a strategy that is suitable to the current market condition. And thank God there are a lot of free knowledge on YouTube. Okay, you can just search strategy for 2025 or any strategy at all. Then in YouTube you are going to find a lot of free knowledge that you can use, and they are very okay and they are applicable to the chart. One of them is the Mena Educates playlist. You can watch every single video in that playlist, and by the time you are done watching those videos, you are going to be able to understand the markets more. Okay, so sticking to one strategy, one pair, in the long run is not always the case, because the market is changing, and then so does our strategy that we apply to it change. But the worst thing is that if I make a video, like let's say I make this video now and I say one strategy, one pair, and then that strategy, that one pair actually worked for me for the entire 2025. Now in 2026, if I change my strategy, I might not come back to make another video and say, oh, this is the strategy I'm using in 2026. So you that has watched this video in 2025, you are still going to be working with that same information. Okay, you need to understand that your end goal as a trader is to make money. You do not own the strategy. The strategy you are using now, you probably learned it from somebody, and that person you learning from also learning from somewhere. So your end goal is to make money from the chart as a trader. So you need to find the applicable tools that is working according to the market's current condition. Now the second thing is my trading psychology. Now I'm not there yet in the terms of trading psychology, but it has improved a lot. Like I could literally see the difference from when I started trading, right? So trading psychology, while I was going through the cycle of trading psychology, taking losses and other stuff like that, closing out early, doing a lot of things that affect my trading psychology. While I was going through it, I was trying my very best to actually note what I need to do to actually get me out of the trading psychology problem, so that when I finally overcome trading psychology, I could say this was the thing I did that actually helped me to improve my trading psychology. Now, if you want to improve your trading psychology, to be honest, the first thing you need to do is to have a solid trading skill, a solid technical skill. Now, hold on, I'm going to explain. If you have a solid technical skill, your trading psychology problem is going to reduce a lot. The reason for that is because when you get to deal with trading psychology is either when you are in a trade, let's say you want to close out early, or you close out too late, or did not allow the market to hit your stop loss before closing out, or the market did not get to your take profit before closing out. So before you even talk about trading psychology, you need to have a trading skill, because trading psychology comes in place when you are already in a trade. So if you have a good trading skill and a better risk to reward, for example, if you take one trade and then you did not actually allow that trade to hit your stop loss before closing out, and then immediately you close out, the market reversed and hit your take profit. Now, though that particular trade is going to seem very, very bad to you, but you still have a little confidence knowing that your next 1 to 2 trades will probably be in your favor. Now, if your next trade be in your favor, you are going to try your very best not to make the same mistake as closing out maybe before the market hits your stop loss. Now, in your second trade, you might close out too early. Maybe the market is giving you, little profit, then you close out, and then immediately you close out, the market start moving in your direction massively. Now, with that also, you're not going, the panic is not going to be much. The reason for that is because you know that your next 1 to 2 trades will probably be in your favor. So you see that if you have a trading skill, a good trading skill, a good technical skill, it's going to help improve your trading psychology massively, because trading psychology comes in place while you're already in a trade. It does not come while you are analyzing the market. It does not come when you are predicting moves or trying to look where and which direction the market is going to go. No. In order for you to deal with your trading psychology, you must have taken a trade. Okay, so if you have a good risk to reward and a good technical skill, it's going to help improve and it's going to help you overcome your trading psychology very, very fast. This is just the thing that I've been doing, and it has improved my trading psychology. Sometimes trading psychology still affects me. Sometimes I still close out in market too early. Sometimes I still close out too late. Yeah, it happens. But the difference in growth is very, very clear from when I started trading. And how I was able to deal with it on time was that I have a good technical skill. Okay, like not that very, very good, but is okay for now. There's still room for me to improve, but for now it's okay, but I'm still going to improve. Okay, so with that, if I take any trade and then I close out too early, I'm not going to panic that much, because I know that my next 1 to 2 trades or probably 3 trades is still going to be in my favor. So I still have another opportunity to not do the same mistake I did in the first place. So before you talk about trading psychology, make sure your technical skill is in place. It's going to help you improve your trading psychology so well. And then another thing you need to do is that if you're in a trade, the thing to do is enter 2 position, have take profits from one, and then take profit for another. The stop loss of them are going to be the same. Now, once the market is going in your favor and then you're having tension to close the trade, you're having thoughts of fear, greed, this and that, the first thing to do is close out one position. Now, after you close out that one position, leave the other position alone. No break even, nothing, especially if the market has not moved very far into your direction. Leave the second position alone. With that, you will start to gain confidence in order to leave the 2 position to give you the exact amount of money you need to make from that particular trade. So these are just the little things that I've done that has actually improved my trading psychology. Because there was a time where I uploaded a video here on YouTube, and then somebody actually commented that your technical skill is good, but your trading psychology, you are not there yet. When I actually look at that comment, I thought of it. I said, this guy is actually correct. Okay, it's not that what he's saying is wrong. What he's saying is absolutely correct. But the good thing is that I can improve on that. So I just started working on it. So this last one is actually my favorite one, and it is to always remain a student. Now, when I started trading in 2023, the approach I had to the market was that I'm going to try my very best to improve and move forward from every single level and every single stage that I'm in. So I'm not always comfortable in one particular space. When I started trading, I was using 20 pips stop loss, but I knew that there is a room for me to actually start using 15, 10 pip stop loss because I was seeing other people doing it. So what I had to do was that, how am I going to use 10 pip? How am I going to use 15 pip? So I picked on that, and then I worked with it, and then with critical thinking over time, before I knew it, I started using 15 pip stop loss. Before I knew it, I started using 10 pip stop loss. Before I knew it, I started asking myself that, how will I be able to know the exact point, or almost the exact point, that the market is going to get to before making a reversal? How am I going to be able to understand market direction? How am I able to know that this is the exact candlestick in the lower time frame that the market is going to reject from? So all these questions, if you're asking yourself, you get to find the answers if you are spending time with the charts. You're not going to, because you can watch 10 different YouTube videos, and then they are going to teach you how to analyze the chart, just like my Mental Educate playlist. I teach you how to analyze the chart. I'll show you the candlestick, this and that. But the particular candlestick you are watching that video on, might not be the same with the particular candlestick in your particular pair that you're going to trade at that time. So this is why you have the big difference between a mentor and a student. The reason is not just the amount of years they have spent trading, but the amount of time they have actually spent with the charts, with critical thinking. This is what I also tell most of the people that by God's grace I've been able to teach. There's actually a guy who has been trading for 4 years before contacting me on my Telegram. So we started the class. He said he has been trading for 4 years. I said, okay, no issue. It was just trading support and resistance. But then when I started to actually tell him some kind of things, and then I told him, I said, listen, when you analyze the chart, you are just coming to analyze the chart and then just do whatever you want and just hope that the market moves in your direction. I said, no, you need to spend time with it. Ask yourself the reason why you are putting your POI at that particular place. This is just the little things I do, and this is the little things that a lot of big forex mentors do, that they will never tell you. The reason for that is because they just feel it's not necessary. But those little things that you do, it's what compounds to give you the experience and confidence that you need to be able to analyze charts flawlessly. It's those little things. You know why? Because there are a lot of free knowledge on YouTube, but still it's not everybody who can analyze the chart clearly and flawlessly. The reason is that if you want to be very, very good at analyzing the market, you need to have that self-reflection. Each time you open the chart, ask yourself the question, why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? Not just analyze the chart, analyze yourself as well. These little things is what will compound to actually give you the confidence and experience you need in order to analyze the chart flawlessly. And then lastly, before I go, I want to say that you don't have to pressure yourself every single time, because you just need to know that time will not allow you to achieve some kind of things. Patience and time is also required in order for you to achieve some things. Okay, it's like you cannot have a baby today by impregnating 9 women. You still have to wait for that 9 months. Okay, so sometimes no matter how hard you work, no matter how good you are, time is just required for you to achieve your goal. Okay, so just make sure that you are improving step by step, and with time every forex trader is going to make it. Okay, so that's just how it is. All right, so see you guys next week.